managed to defeat Senesax and, more importantly, Bale in the last video. A little bit lucky with Bale just in the last instance. Really awesome fight, an incredible spectacle. I think cementing Bale and Dark Eater Medea from the Dark Souls 3 expansion, the Ring City, probably is my two favourite dragon slash giant beast fights that I think there's been in a Souls game. Yeah, just really epic, right? But not weird with the cameras like a lot of other sort of large enemy dragon fights have been. So we need to just sort of examine the fallout from this. We'll see if anything's changed with Egon. I thought he was dead, but there's apparently some dialogue. If he was there when you defeated Bale, which we nearly were, to be fair. I looked back at that last attempt I did with Egon there, where I was one hit away, and I missed by like 2 frames as Bale's head moved out the way, and I did a Dragon Wound slash. I'm not happy about that. But yeah, that would have saved me like 45 minutes, I think. Right, so there's an item on the Egon's body. Egon's great bow and his armor. And a bell bearing. Oh, could we buy stuff from him? Oh, his harpoons. Right, okay. This is quite significant armor, actually. Armor of the Broken Drake Warrior Egon, from a set comprised of a miscellany of parts. Filthy belongings are attached to this tattered piece of protective wear. The poor scavenger of battlefields found honour through dragon communion. Gauntlets, no more than a mishmash of tatters and remnants stripped from a corpse found in the aftermath of a battle. And a weapon of Egon, a great bow fashioned from 2 dragon bones bound with coarse rope, covered in gashes left by claws, imbued with Egon's obsession, enhancing the power of Egon's harpoon. The heart of Bale, a biatrial heart of Bale the Dread, dotted with horn-like gravel stones and glistening with deep red liquor. Gorge upon this at the grand altar of dragon communion to absorb Bale's power, the purest form of communion, in the words of its priestess. Alright, let's see what the priestess says. She's dead as well? The priestess's heart and a flower stone gavel. And another hammer. It's a regular hammer though. Weapon of the Dragon Communion Priestess. A dragonstone hammer resembling an ancient flower. The 4 petals at the flower's core are all sharp, ending in points, and are capable of dealing heavy damage to dragons. Okay. Flower Dragon Bolt. Call down the red lightning of the ancient dragons to strike a target. Deals lightning damage and also temporarily reduces the target's lightning damage negation. Can be charged to increase its power. We need much higher arcane to use this. The Stone Heart of a Dragon Communion Priestess. Use while disrobed to turn one's human flesh into an ancient dragon. This change cannot be undone except by death. Using this heart while already transformed temporarily boosts incantations of the capital's ancient dragon cult. The priestess was once an ancient dragon herself, but sacrificed that form for feeble flesh to aid in the destruction of Bale the Dread. Right, I'm not sure I want to take... Right. So we just need to use this to get his incantations. I mean, we can't use any of this. Fair enough. Dragon Sorcery. It was a cool boss fight, at the very least. Right, so, options now. I had a little bit of a hint in terms of just go back to Shadowkeep. So, we could go straight for Mesmer. I had a little look back at my original encounter with him. I can't remember what Shadow Tree level I was, but we should be dealing a lot more damage now, and we've also got some good defensive tools, namely the Pearl Shield Talisman. So I don't think we need to start at the main gate. So I'm going to start here at the dreaded Porcupine boss fight. There were shortcuts, but I'm just going to have a little traipse around here. We should be fairly strong compared to the enemies here now. And then we're going to go and challenge Mesmer. No, such a thing is utterly conceivable. We've not been abandoned. Mesmer is the son of Queen Marika. Her grace would never abandon her own flesh and blood. So, I'm trying to sort of ascertain what connects to this. I mean, it could be this tower here, could be something in the church grounds, and as I originally thought, I thought it was going to have something to do with the cathedral here. It's obviously not the cathedral now. But it could be something in this entranceway here, near the sunken chapel or something, or the church district, but it doesn't feel like there's anything declarative. Maybe we traverse underneath and come back up. I don't know. We're just going to have a little wander around with our giant hammer. Step on a few people. Oh, you poking bastards! That's new, apparently. Appreciate that. See ya. So I suppose the whole sort of Mesmer being one of the three siblings of Marika alongside Nicola and Melania went over my head maybe a little bit. Now this twin blade guy was quite tough. Look at him knocking down the furniture. How are you trying to outpoise me, sir? Gostock. Yeah, so this will be important for absorbing some hits from Mesmer's fire attacks. Very important. We've still got the potential use of the fire damage negation like we did against Bale, but I'd rather go in with the guard boost stuff while we relearn his moveset. Obviously, I didn't attempt it that many times. This should be fun. Don't mess with the Crucible Knights. Alright? Just don't. Don't do it. Yeah, big boy down there with our hammer. So I suppose if I want to potentially find something here, I need to explore everywhere. Oh! You think you can outpoise me? And you'd be right, because that's what he did. I plan on strutting around this place like I own it. You've got a lot of runes. Should get a level up at the very least. 27k runes for that. Man, this place really was a higher level than I gave it credit for. Yeah, so obviously it's up to you guys how you feel about me accepting some mild hints. But the way I look at it at times, at least with games like this that don't necessarily have a lot of narrative choice, is I'm probably only going to play through this game in its entirety like once in the sort of completionist sense. So I'm happy to admit I could not figure out how to get here, right? But it would be nice for me to experience as much of the game as possible while I'm playing it. So I've not taken like a total direct hint, but I've taken a slight hint. What the hell, man? Is he dead? He must be dead. So yeah, but I still don't know what I'm doing, and I still might not find the place, so. Shadowkeep was massive. It had a lot of different layers to it, so sorry if we're treading over old ground, but obviously I had a break of play. Have I never been here before? No way. Oh, I've been here. As if that's a little shortcut. So I've missed that, obviously. That's where we just were. Interesting, so a little shortcut that I'd missed. And this was the original way in. So that's one thing we already missed. Don't think it's particularly significant though. Then we started to run into the Blood Knight type people over here. And the annoying little men. Were there any little places that I could have dropped down to that I've missed, perhaps? Yeah, there was a little edge here you could walk along. We explored that, I remember that. nearly enough for a level up as well. That looks like a red summon sign. Needle Knight Leda. Oh, interesting. Did I fulfill that last time? I don't think so. No, I might need the shield here, but I'll risk it. Whew. Yeah, nice one. Yeah, there's the ladder. Did I don't, were these summon signs here last time? Can't really remember. I should probably go and spend these runes. Because we had like a lot left over from the Bale fight. Right. We don't need to... I can put more into strength and I suppose endurance, but we'll just focus on some extra health to level 70 to keep it as a nice round number. Running attacks work really well with this. Maybe you need the rune arc to have these summon signs active. Not entirely sure. Anyway, let's give them a try. So, be summoned to assist the Horn Scent, or be summoned to assist Needle Knight Leda. Is this a choice? Will one of these disappear if I pick the other one? That's kind of how it feels. Horn Scent, sure. I think that's what this is the choice over.
Worthy Horn Scent, I will dispose of you before your thirst for revenge beckons our undoing. I can no longer trust your word.
In the end, I knew this day would come. The nature of your kind, I am certain, will always show itself. Given time, interfere not with my business. Leda, what could your purpose possibly be? I do not recollect begging for help.
Now Leda's gonna murk him. I'm tempted to just let it play out.
By the plight of the Horn Scent. Foolish, but hardly unexpected. Man is a compassionate animal. The better or worse.
Damn it, I think I made the wrong choice. Oh, don't... Oh, right, there we go. Can't quite remember what would be the better choice there. Let's just go and maybe have a little read and refresh ourselves. Maybe I should look at my own notes. Huh. Where's the Elden book? There it is. Yes. Right, that's the original Elden Ring. I'm not sure I made that many notes for this. I didn't make any lore focus notes really compared to what I did for the main game. Sorry about this. I had to think what items we've got. Needle Knight stuff. Right, let's just see what the dialogue is for Needle Knight when we go and help her. Yeah, let's help Leda. Why not? The Horn Scent can do one.
Worthy Hornsent, I will dispose of you. Before your thirst for revenge beckons our undoing, I can no longer trust your word.
In the end, I knew this day would come. The nature of your kind, I am certain, will always show itself. Given time.
It's all yours, Leda.
Apologies. Oh, mother, wife, and child.
Kindly Mikula never betrays a vow. Go. Your family awaits you.
Okay, maybe I feel a bit worse now after he said that. Falx, Caterpillar Mask, Cord Robes. Grotesque mask constructed from countless solidified caterpillars, a ritual implement of the greater potentates of Bonnie Village, used to ward off thoughts of impurity, doubt, temptation, and other wickedness one is vulnerable to while absorbed in divine ritual. Okay, I think we made the right choice. Ragged black cloth overlaid with braided cord, attire of a vengeance-seeking horn scent. The braided cord ties together the vow of the revenger with the victim's grudges. It must never come undone. Enhances both watchful spirits and the vengeful spirits summoned by horned bairns. A falx. Curved swords with long sickle-like blades, a pair of weapons made to be wielded in both hands, forged by a horn scent in the name of revenge. In vengeance for the flames, my blade I wield. Now, I'm fairly sure Needle Knight Leda, yeah, he's over here. Let's go talk to her. We're near enough to a checkpoint anyway, right?
Ah, there you are. Well fought. You have my gratitude. He was never going to see eye to eye with us, but his words were ill-founded. It was hard to hear, I know.
A lacerating crossed tree. Handicraft depicting a golden crossed tree. One of the items conferred to the Needle Knights. Enhances dash attacks. Long ago, the Needle Knights were in service of Mikula, but now they are no more. Save for one.
I know I shouldn't let myself, but I suppose it's only natural to feel the weight of one's deeds at times like these. There's plenty left to be done, and I will see to it. Who else, I wonder? I don't enjoy casting suspicion on anyone I've called a comrade, but it's a small sacrifice in the grand scheme of things. We must eradicate all doubt. Who else, I wonder? I don't enjoy casting suspicion on anyone, but it's a small sacrifice.
I wonder where else we're supposed to run into her then. Let's see if she disappears. No.
Ah, there you are. I'm afraid Sir Ansbach will have to be next. He insists that he's nothing but a worn-down over-the-hill soldier. But in his day, he was the feared commander of the pure-blood knights, who cleaved open Mikula the Kime with his blood blade. He claims he hasn't the spirit to take up his sword again, but I doubt it'll be very long before he recalls, as I have, the cascading sheets of blood. I'm afraid he cannot be left to fester.
Saran's back. He's on the map somewhere, isn't he? He's back. Yep, there he is.
I've come to a realization.
Yes.
There's ample evidence. Without kindly Miquella's influence, I'm quite mistrustful of others. I've come to a there's ample I'm quite
Sure. Okay, cool. Still here though.
I've come to there's I'm
Yep.
quite mistrustful.
Okay, maybe we're doing a bad thing here, but it's quite nice doing bad things sometimes. Right, so we'll probably run into Saran's back as we move through the keep again. Tread over some trodden ground. Right, let's squash all these guys again. Urchins! We'll deal with the Blood Knight, then we'll head down the ladder, check that out. That attack is absolute madness. That like nearly 100 to 0 that enemy. Hello! Don't appreciate that. Yes, I killed all your friends. Huh. Where did this go? Did I forget to come down here? Because we definitely would have found this. Yeah, I think we've been down here. Yeah, there's a painting. My lady's painting. Right, I wonder if this is sort of indicative of where we're supposed to go, because this looks like a view of the Shadow Tree from Jagged Peak. Should be down here. Domain of Dragons. The painter is said to have captured the landscapes seen during the last moments of those welcomed into death's embrace. The soul of the painter and vestiges of the dead's last moments can be discovered by visiting the location depicted even now. The incursion in the domain of dragons. Okay, I need to maybe make a mental note. For the painting stuff, but it's going to be sorcery stuff, isn't it? So I think there was just an item at the end of this. You never know. That didn't smash, did it? Interesting. I wonder if we can drain the water. Fair enough. The other one didn't smash though, did it? Okay, so we're probably going to end up killing Saran's back. Team Mikola. And the Needle Knights. I'm glad it let you fail it and redo it, because I don't know where I would have found the horn scent if I would have sided with him. There was someone else here in the castle, Redmayne something, right? Yeah, Redmayne Freya. The giant elevator. Nothing else around the edges. Yeah, this is the Great Library. Now this whole area was quite labyrinthian, so... So Saran's back is still here. And Leda's still there as well. There's quite a lot of sneaky enemies here, I seem to remember. All these tight corners aren't going to help us with our weapon. But... sounds like sorcery! Reading. Sorcery of the mind. Oh, this goes down. Interesting. Where does this lead then? I've forgotten about this. Right, so we're in the specimen storehouse. Let's just see where this goes, because obviously we've activated it, so we've been down here, but... there haven't been many elevators we've needed to jump off, I don't think, in the entire game, to be fair, because most of the elevators go so far down. I have no memory of this place. Just a little ambush. Sure. Yeah, lots of pots. Yeah, very Bloodborne with the beds, isn't it? No doubt I said that last time I came. Now, if it... yeah, And they all have, I remember commenting on it, they all have like the visage of Marika, like the way that their face looks. I don't think that we're going to get to that area from here, but you never know. Hot sorcery! God, this feels so much like that bit from the old Hunters. Where you fought those two annoying guys in the room with all the beds. I doubt this is going to lead to that downstairs area. Maybe it's a bit of the map I've forgotten about. Maybe it led to the bridge. Yeah, the West Rampart. So this leads to the Rao ruins. That's about it. The storehouse, yeah. Well, I guess we'll just restart from the main storehouse bit here. So that was the interesting that you can just sort of head off to Rao straight away. Our running attack does more damage than the normal light attack. That bookcase looks like it moves. Yeah, definitely. Interesting. Interesting. Blading sorcerers, man. Got to be on the lookout for these blood knights. They're lurking around everywhere.
What could they possibly have in mind for Lord Moog's remains? The implications are rather unnerving.
Are you Saran's back? Huh. A secret right scroll. Hang on. Someone's coming for me. Yeah. Right. So let's see what this does then. Found him quicker than I thought.
What could they possibly have in mind? The implication.
The scroll?
Well, what's this? Yes. Yes, I should have known. Even the truth was itself mere folly. As if using Lord Moog to gain entrance to the Land of Shadow were not enough, he plans to use his corpse as the vessel of his king consort. He has forsaken Lord Moog's soul. He desires only his empty shell. It beggars belief, but I'm afraid Tendemicola fails to grasp the humiliation implied by this act.
Interesting.
One thing is certain. My dear lord deserved better.
So we're perhaps going to have to fight Moog again, but in the guise
Righteous
of Nicol.
Tarnished. You have my gratitude.
Thanks.
You have given me the answers I needed, but I can hardly fathom it. Such folly. Unto the end. I am a warrior, but I've aged. I cannot afford to act hastily. Curse it all. I know my limits. I could spend the rest of my life honing my craft, and still that creature would be out of my blade's reach.
Excellent beard. Excellent beard.
The absolute folly of
Freya.
Freya, by the gods. She must be feeling the need to reaffirm her allegiance before she heads to war. A true Redmane she is, hardly troubled by the rot. Righteous Tarnished, could you please give this to Freya? Thanks to you, she too will have the answer she requires. Yes. I can see her barreling into the fray right now.
Oops.
Perhaps I shouldn't meddle in her affairs, but this is the only way I can help.
Can we tell him about
Perhaps
Needle
I
Knight
should,
Leda?
but this is the only...
A letter written by Saran's back to Freya the Redmane, presumably written in answer to her query, but the page is neatly folded to keep prying eyes from reading it, sure. Right, so Freya's a few levels up, so... Look at Mr. Edgy Walk over here. Oh, come on. Oh, I got a little bit of platform in here. I don't think I noticed this last time. Doesn't really get us anywhere, does it? There's a fairly difficult Blood Knight person. Ah, okay, maybe there's something I missed up here. But where's this little hidden wall that I've been chatting on about? It's over here. I mean, so I guess we don't need to use these walkways for it. Tired of this sorcery. Good men with good giant weapons dealing with nonsense. Your sorcery will never beat the true beauty of a hammer. Truth, purity. Things that can only be attained through strength. Enough of you. It's just down here. Bolt Drake Talisman. Wow, could have done with that. I've got iframes. Excellent. Well, solves that at least. Okay. And there's a fairly chunky guy here. This guy killed me a number of times. No respect for you. Thank you very much. Oh, I missed a knight. Okay, so we found Pearl Drake Talisman. Oh, as if. I'm not using either of them though, am I? I'm using, yeah, this is just normal physical damage. Okay, so we could maybe sacrifice that for, yeah, to really negate Messmer's fire stuff. We're building a plan of attack. Should get another level up out of this little repeat tour as well, I suppose. Although this place is massive, so but we're completing some quests at least. We found some new items that could be very helpful. Missed this as well. Beast horns. Perhaps wasn't as thorough as I thought. I think that's probably because I died here so many times. I seem to remember. Running attacks doing work. There's another Blood Knight in... I know they're not Blood Knights, they're Messmer Knights. must have found some of that stuff before. Right, where do we go from here? Did we need to jump over the edge somewhere? Perhaps. Yeah, that's where we picked up that shield spear. God, good memory! Memory's failing me. Got a doorway here. I'm drawing a blank unless I'm missing a... Yeah, I think there's a ladder over here somewhere, isn't there? No, no, no. Yes, yes, yes. Can't remember which way to go. Sucks. There's nothing over there, there was just an item over there. It's hideous. I know we climb up some of the bodies of stuff. We like walk up them. Did I have this trouble last time? That's where we came in, perhaps. I mean, we can always fast travel to another, because we've explored all of it before, but a bit confused why I can't remember where to go. Might as well get whatever this is. Spirit Ash. Genuinely can't remember which way to go, so let's go talk to Redmane Freya. We can maybe backtrack from here. She's in sort of a niche corner, isn't she?
I'm afraid I'm busy. Truly. I should have asked Ansbach to impart his knowledge when I had the chance. From Sir Ansbach? To me? What on earth could it...
Uh-oh.
Yes. Of course.
Is it going to be to kill me?
As the Festival of War concluded, General Radahn's soul met an honorable end.
Yes, to me.
Kindly Mikola wishes to revive it, which is fine by me.
Really?
I know it would pain old Jeren, but war has always suited General Radahn best. And certainly far more than any honorable death. Endless war to invigorate the soul, as befits General Radahn, the Great Lion.
Okay, so we've got Mikola inhabiting the body of Moog, and we've got the resurrection of General
Thank
Radahn.
you. Now I finally cast off my misgivings. Give my regards to Honorable Ansbach. Tell him, if we should meet in battle, to face your bow would be fine enough, but to face your blade would be an honor.
Golden Lion
All
Shield.
that remains is the fight, for our kind Mikola. All that remains...
Golden Lion Shield. 100% physical block, quite light. And because it's a medium shield. Roaring Bash. Shield made to resemble a fierce golden lion with a luxuriant mane. Awarded to especially valorous members of Radahn's personal guard on the occasion of its formation. Roaring Bash. Roar like a golden lion and deliver a shield bash from a guarding position. Knocks back and staggers foes over a wide radius. Right, so I guess we need to go back to Sir Ansbach. The Golden Lion, I guess, is... we fought the Golden Lion, right? So... Oh, I think I could have leveled up. No, not quite. We're about 25k short. Right. Pretty sure we explored the whole bit, but let's oh, Sir Ansbach's gone. Huh. I can't imagine he'll show up on the map until we actually find him. Alright. Let's head back to the first floor. We'll go and see if he's left an item or something where he was stood a moment ago. No. Who the bloody hell is that? Sure. Ah. Oh. I don't know, it kind of... Obviously she's the red summon sign, so we're doing the bad thing. I don't know what to pick. Because she's obviously going to go for Freya next, right? Is it really as simple as red is bad, gold is good? So we've obviously got Horn's Scent and sort of Miquella's Order versus Leda, who's lost faith in Miquella and everything she stands for. Because we've already helped Leda, I don't want to. I don't know. I don't want to feel like I'm pot committed here. I'm gonna have a think about this. I'm gonna do some exploring again because Leda's disappeared as well. So. We've got the 7th floor, the 4th floor, right. I'll come back, I'll have a little think about what I'm going to do. Right, so Miquella sacrificed himself gradually until his body was gone, and he planned to inhabit the body of Mohg. Now, this is what leads to the actual boss fight, isn't it? Oh! Scared the hell out of me, man. Or something close to it, anyway. I wonder if it's in the Sunken Chapel. It's because at the time I felt like there was nothing there. And maybe there's just a sneaky little something in the Sunken Chapel that leads down there. Back section, the loft. It's the 4th floor. The 7th floor was where Freya was. Oh, I've got to level up. And 5k runes. Nearly level 200. Yes, sir. Where did this lead? Did this lead from the church? I think it did, didn't it? Yeah, the church district. I think that's where this comes from. Yeah. Maybe that sort of section where that changed after we changed the water level, maybe that has revealed something that I maybe missed the first time around. So we're in the church grounds now. I do think if we're going to find a way across to that lower area, it's going to be through the church district. It's got to be. Hi. It's got to be through here, right? It's right next to it. Ah. Crabs. That's only a small elevator. Yeah, the guy who summons these things is dead. That was a funny little bit there. They sort of like, we should be summoned! No! No, he's dead. Right, so we want to explore this sort of southern edge of the lower church district, if possible. Don't remember. Is this where we came in? No. Is it really this far down? Oh, this leads... Right. Fool! Right, okay. It can't be this complicated getting over here. It looks like there's a passage maybe that leads there. Can't imagine another way. Oh, I fell off there, didn't I? Yeah, the stones lied to me, I remember now. Right. I'll just head I guess we try and head over here. There should only be a few giant crabs in here, so. What the? Are you joking me, man? Do you respawn? Oh, why? Oh, I thought I'd rolled. Enough of this. Mantle of Thorns. How did I miss that entire boss fight? Sorcery of those who abandoned the practice of incantations after devout faith rewarded them with only despair. The caster wounds their own flesh using impenetrable thorns, grown from the shadow tree, which then cover their body entirely. Once covered, dodge rolls will damage enemies. Great. I like the armor of thorns from Dark Souls 3, yeah? The image of the misshapen shadow tree is an edict. Spurn all that exists, wound all that exists, for we have been abandoned. I'm not happy that we had to fight that thing. I mean, yeah, it's just no way through. Is there, Mr. Crab? The way is shut. This is a dead end. I can't figure it out, man. I'm sure I walked. I guess I didn't because there was a body with an item on it, but. And obviously there was a second tree spirit over here. Is that where we came in? No, no. This just leads to the front, the eastern entrance to the church district. Yep. I wonder if it's over there though. Somehow. I don't think we can run over there without the water level being raised. Could be wrong. No, I think that there were logs floating there that allowed us to do that. You gotta do some backtracking though, right? To try and figure this stuff out. But... crabs. I do believe that that is it down here. Just pits full of doom. Not much else. I've got to be missing some. Alright, alright. Can't figure it out. Let's have a look up here. Oh, we already looked here, didn't we? Alright, so I think I have no idea how to get over here. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go and take on, progress the quest in the storehouse here. So I think, because I've already sided with Leda once, and thinking about it, Ansbach is a Dirty Moog support, isn't he? And let's face it, Moog is a big, horny weirdo. So we're going to kill him. Oh, we know! These lousy corridors. I've really had enough of this place. Alright. Right, we're going to help Leda. And we'll see what she says next, because I like progressing her quest.
Sir Ansbach, I will dispose of you. I find that I have a new apprehension. Your ambivalence. And exactly where it might lead you.
So, you would call an old man such as I. You are thorough indeed, Lady Leda. I would expect nothing less. As you surmise, I do have my doubts, and will not simply lay down and die.
You've come again, have you? Thank you. Now go make yourself useful.
So you've taken Lady Leda's side. I'm glad she stands with an ally. She tends to overestimate the burden she must carry on.
Any more dialogue?
Utterly offend you both. Mikola the kind. Lord.
Thank you for all that you have done, Sir Ansbach.
Oh, I feel evil. I definitely feel evil. But I also quite like the idea. Oh, we got the beard mask. Dirty sorcerer's set. Weapon of Sir Ansbach. A longbow consisting of 2 bow bodies and 2 strings. Unusually, for a longbow, it can be wielded similarly to a light bow, provided that the wielder has the extraordinary dexterity demanded. The Iron Mask of Sir Ansbach. It was a fake beard! Respect lost, giving the appearance of a quiet, wise, old bearded man. But an old fear lurks beneath, together with the cold, unflinching discipline that once honed his blade, now employed to enhance blood oath and dynastic skills. Dynastic. The attire of Sir Ansbach, the embroidered crest of the pureblood knights, has now all but faded away. Slightly enhances blood oath and dynastic skills. Yeah, dynasty is the American pronunciation, I think. Dynasty is the British pronunciation. Ansbach understood that keeping his oath to his old master was not an act of logic, nor would it bear any justice, but it was for these very reasons he was unable to let go. Black leather with gold embroidery. Yep. Let's see. Filthy sorcerer's mask. Looks cool. Not knightly enough though. Right, let's go talk to Leda. I like this, it's like having a quest giver. A regular quest giver.
Ah, there you are. I owe you for your help in battle. Once again. None can deny Sir Ansbach was a truly great man. We can be proud that we were the last opponents he ever faced.
Handicraft depicting a golden cross tree, one of the items conferred to the Needle Knights. Enhances attacks executed after rolling or backstepping. Long ago the Needle Knights were in service of Mikola, but now they are no more, save for one.
You are an odd one, aren't you?
Sure.
The enchantment is broken, and yet you alone appear completely unchanged, as if nothing was ever cast upon you. No matter. If you found your way here, it was because kindly Mikola wished it so. But I am afraid this is our farewell. When next we meet, let it be under the eyes of Mikola the Kind. Goodbye, comrade. I'm afraid this is our farewell, comrade. When next we meet,
Sure.
I'm afraid this is our... When next we...
It's gone. Dryleaf Dane is a summon for whoever's in here at the Church of the Bud. We've obviously got all these thorns around here that we need to get rid of. I might have to look up how to get here, guys. I don't want to miss an entire region. But alas, we've made a good bit of progress here, I think. We've completed the dragon quest line. What we need to do to talk to St. Trina, I'm not sure. Something to do with Mesmer, probably. We've progressed Leda's quest line. We've tried to figure out how to get down here, but to no avail. So, as embarrassing as it is to say, I might have to ask one of you in the comments, or I might just look it up. You know, you guys, if you watch my playthroughs, you know I never do things like that, but I just don't see what reward I'm getting. For, you know, maybe if my playthrough doesn't find this place, because I've explored the keep, and I've explored the entire game pretty thoroughly, you know, so I think it's just like just something minor I've missed. Is I've found everything here without any hints, really. So for this one last area, I might have to look up how to get there. And if it's very obvious, I'll be pissed, but pissed off, sorry. But that's the way it goes. Alright, we're at the 90-minute mark, so I'll leave that one there. No bosses, were there? Oh, there was a giant tree spirit thing, but they don't count. But yeah, made some good progress with some character quest lines. And we've gained some knowledge about Mikola possibly using Mohg's body, which is obviously, it seems like there's going to be a boss fight there. The resurrection of General Radahn is interesting. Maybe that means we're going to get some recycled boss fights. Or maybe it's just like a symbolic thing that they've been reincarnated somehow and we won't actually have to fight them, who knows. But it's a Souls game, let's be honest. Yeah, we're nearly level 200, our health's going up nicely. Yeah, so we'll hopefully be down here next time, or well, at least down here next time. And then after that, it's on to Mesmer and the rest of the bosses. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this one. Leave me a thumbs up if you did. Just remember, everyone, never trust an on crate. I'll see you next time.